Okay, and I had another point that I wanted to make. It was about the fact that just the marriage thing, for example. Um, if you think about movies, let's talk about from the time you're a kid to you're an adult. The average young girl is watching movies like Beauty and the Beast, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. The average man, what we like, James Bond, Indiana Jones. James Bond, what I mean, to be honest, not to sound crazy, but he never was with the same chick more than once. He gave the chicks the dick like it was the Last Supper. You know what I mean? Like, you need to get on it now or you don't get a chance again. So I think what's so crazy about that is from a young age, you're almost learning that for a woman, she's learning to have, I don't care if you are single as a woman, you want a good man. You know what I mean? You usually want a boyfriend, somebody that has your back. Usually the average dude is not walking around wanting a girlfriend. You know what I mean? And it sounds crazy, but at the same time it's true. When we get older, I think we do enjoy the fact that we appreciate a good woman. You know what I mean? But it's just like, if you think about it, you're watching these young movies, okay, Beauty and the Beast. It's showing you something that you don't even pay attention to. The fact that you want a man who's strong, who's a beast, but at the same time who's tender enough to actually care about you, to actually love you. And he's established. He's got this, he's got that. What do we usually look forward to? You know what I mean? I mean, if you think about the average dude that's young, alright, let's say it's a girl getting some groceries out of the car right now, okay? And it's a couple of dudes in the neighborhood. I'm not saying all dudes are not gonna go help the girl. What I'm saying is that most dudes are gonna go try to holler first, not say, hey, excuse me, ma'am, you need help with your bag, stuff like that. And it's because you patted on the back for the wrong things. Most dudes gonna pat you on the back that's your friends because you went and got her number, not because you helped her with her groceries. And I think that's crazy. I also think that with women, if you really think about it, most women say they want a good man, okay? But when they run, and if you really think about it, you know this as yourself as a woman. I want you to think about how many dudes you met who you knew were good guys, but you got a little scary, you got a little shook because you was like, something gotta be wrong. He gotta have 6 kids, or he gotta have a little dick. You know what I mean? That's what usually women think when they meet a good man. And that's crazy. That goes to show you, like, that's like that defeatist attitude. Like, I really do think that it's not that it's hard to find a good person. It's just that it's almost like if I told you to go find me $1 million bill, okay? And you went out and searched for it. You don't know what $1 million bill look like, so you probably gonna bring me back some fake shit. And I think that's what happens with a lot of women. They want real men. But it's not too many real men out there. And I don't mean real men in the sense of real guys. There are a lot of real guys. Like maybe they real street, maybe they real smart. But they're not what you want. You know what I mean? Religiously, politically, morally, physically, sexually, streetwise. So you got these concepts of what a man should be from your mom, from your sister. When to be honest, the person who knows you the best is yourself. Maybe your mom taught you the guy that you need in your life is the guy to take care of home first. But you're 35 years old and you've been taking care of home. So you don't really need a man to take care of home because you do it yourself anyway. It's good to know he can, but maybe you just need a good man. So I'm just saying, like, those things are things that you're taught, and I think that's crazy. I think it's crazy that you can't go outside. It's like a blueprint. When you're building a building, if me, you, let's say you a girl out there, none of the dudes, but if you're a girl and me and you get in a relationship and we have children, I can stick to my basic morals. Maybe I was taught if my kid act bad, whoop that ass. Maybe you was taught not to. Maybe you were taught, you don't whoop a child. You teach them by talking to them. Then it's our choice as parents to sit down and come up with a blueprint for something new, a better building. We don't use the same blueprints we used 20 years ago. We use better things. We make it better. So we sit down, we come up, okay, well, maybe we shouldn't whoop them all the time, okay? And then you say, well, maybe you can whoop them. Certain times they might need a little whooping, or maybe sometimes it's got to be a little bit stern than just a talking. Maybe it's beyond that. And that's my point. I don't think people do that in relationships. I think it's a lot of women out there who date guys who beat on them. Like you'll meet a man, you like him, and he's beating on you, and you switch up. You go to a white man, or a tall man, a short man, a fat man, a skinny man, and you're getting the same thing with these men. You're getting these guys who still beat on you. I think that's because you're changing the man, but you're not changing yourself. An example of that is when I go to a club. I don't like the fact that when I go to a club, I gotta wear a collared shirt. And the reason I say that is because although it shows supposedly it's a classy place, it's not. It just means that I had to wear a collared shirt to get in. Don't mean I'm a good man. It just means I wore a collared shirt and cleaned up to come. I mean, I might as well have met you in black ties or a club that's lower rated than a club that's up here. And that's my point where I think that sometimes women do with relationships. They want such a good man, but at the same time they're not changing themselves. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, and that's just real. So if you're feeling that, you can comment, let me know what you're thinking. You can ask me a question, I'll answer one back. Hey, you can either throw up a post or let me know you want me to look at yours. We can ask questions to each other. Just hit me back.